Well, a very good morning to everybody generally, but for this assignment, Mr. Lim, Ms. Shah, and Ms. A.R. Lee. My name is Cindy Luke Chin, and I'll be presenting on my dance house, which is, it's like Magnus. Yes. Well, just to tell you guys, my site is site area number 2, Tegalalang, Bali. This is roughly how it looks like, and this is where my dance house will be situated on the hill. Magnus. First of all, this is the general composition of my boards with a client board in the front, followed by my 5 boards and a section model for the montage. It's intended to show the story of the unique and intuitive-minded client of mine, Adam Savani from Step Up. There we go. Adam Savani is actually an American with Italian and Armenian parents, which were very active in the acting and dancing show business, particularly R&B. This gave him, of course, as a child, he faced pressure from his friends, family, and the media because they expected him to be like his parents, of course. And this led him to shy away from the spotlight, although possessing great potential. He soon found himself in the breakdance community. As he was growing up, breakdance was also called popular during the time, and he found out he was a natural from the background that he had. The breakdance required unique and intuitive skill set to impress the audience in which to win the dance battle. And along with his angular style, basic angular movement style, combined with his R&B rhythm, which he took on from his parents, elevated himself to greater heights, literally and figuratively. From an introverted person's point of view, breakdance is totally contradictory. From being very cramped and um, um, self, being not self-centered, but looking at yourself a lot. Like in my first couple of models, you tend to want to shy away from everything, but you soon find out that it isn't the best solution to everything. And Adam Savani learned to use this instinct from the inside out to form brand new moves in hopes of outshining the opponent. It was difficult for him at first, but as he picked up, he learned to be brave and step out of his comfort zone. In Magnus, I used his unique angular skill set and depicted it in my floor planning, which is down here and down left, with the aims of creating a dance anywhere concept to match his spontaneous style of dance, in which to facilitate and ease his train of thought throughout the day. Furthermore, his unique spontaneity, especially in the movie Step Up, allowed him to be the forefront leader in the group dance battles, earning himself a nickname called the Moose, which I made a logo from it, and named it the Dancing Moose because of it protrudes outwards. As we look into the example metric here, you can see the logo on the windows here in the centerpiece right here. This centerpiece is actually the bedroom. I wanted to show his competence in leading dance battles and being the heart and soul through this centerpiece, which allows him to bring people together and to outshine other crews. Magnus's main spaces are the pantry, bathroom, balcony, living on the living and pathway. It's clearly seen from this left elevation here. Is specifically put there to facilitate the good views, which range about 75 degrees right here. First off, we have the pantry. The pantry is a nice space right here. Although with not so nice views, I had to sacrifice the view of the pantry for the brilliant bathroom. This is the floor plan in which they are connected. People can pass through. The bathroom is actually elevated to keep the other part of the bathroom dry. Next up, we have the balcony, which is a very large space for viewing, and it's also actually extended from the dance space through multi-folding doors to the terrace here and towards the balcony. The balcony has doors on the bottom and a seat there for potential barbecues with his friends. This are some pictures of the important spaces. On the top left here, we have the bathroom, which, as I said, is elevated. The hygiene stations on the down left here, and the dance space, which, if you can look at the right side of this dance space, you can see the play seat, as I like to call it. It's a seating. It's for sleeping, if you prefer. There's a pathway ramp towards the pantry, and it is also for dancing, as you can jump on it, and there's many levels to it. So that is why that is a trait of Adam Savani. This, however, is also a very important piece, which is the balcony, the netting, and the foam covered beams, which allows him to be more playful in a sense, to open up his playful side. As he improved on winning battles together and helping people, actually, his reputation, with Adam's reputation, he became a masterclass lecturer and a YouTuber at the same time. During this pandemic, he requires a suitable place for his lessons and his favorite hobby of playing guitar, which, if you can look at the center there where the guitars are, his guitar is actually right behind that, because you can look in this sectional model, you can see that just behind the mirrors here are a foldable table, which is by hinge. You can pull it down, and by the side is a space for his guitars. So let's go over. First of all, we have the level club, the projector screen, which I put in the model so you can see it behind, the foldable table for the guitar, the foldable mirror, TV screen for his Zoom class, master class, watching TV, playing computer, CCTV. That's all for the first floor. For the second floor, we have a 40-inch TV sliding, skylight for his to see up into the sky and the stars, attachments, which you could put a bar there for he could hang or sitting, but basically I put it there so that the height there is 3.3 meters, so he won't hit his head by jumping. We have the cushion fitted floor, which on top of the floor is the cushion, so it is actually his bedroom there. The netting, the balcony for his viewing. The balcony is there so we can see the sunrise, which he's more in person. So, yeah. Without the labelings, this is a clean view of the entire place with the working drawings here on the right. To conclude, well, the journey of Adam Savani is very relevant to many people in today's day and age, because many people are a bit introverted, a bit shy, but it can be summed up in this Lao Tzu proverb: a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Adam Savani braved himself out of his introvertedness and out of his comfort zone, and by doing so unraveled his great potential that made him a powerhouse in the dancing community even today. That is why this house is called MAGNUS, which means great powerhouse. Thank you. That is all.